Sitaram everybody, my name is Vivek Ramdan and tonight, we are back here at the Triveni Mandir compound and we have another exclusive interview with one of the founding members of the Triveni Mandir. Sitaram.
Sitaram.
Uncle Rohan, how are you doing?
I am doing good.
Right. So the first question here, is how long, as a founding member of the Satsang group, how long have you been a part of it?
Well, I started coming to the Mandir before it was even named Triveni.
Oh, so what was the name of you?
It was the Sisters Road Hindu Temple.
Sisters. Oh,
yes.
okay.
And I started around 10 years.
Okay.
As a member, I joined. In those days, there were no telephone. They hardly had cars. They had in fact, the only television in the village was by Bhai Rampa, who is the string behind this whole Mandir. He ran through everybody who became part of Triveni Mandir was because of Bhai Rampa. And when we were part of this Mandir, and our parliament used to be in the bridge next to him at Sisters Road, next to his home up in Isaac Junction, and both himself, me and Bhai Ramchand will sit across the bridge and we make all the different discussions and ideas that came up.
Okay.
In the Sisters Road Hindu Mandir, in those days, we have to give thanks to our elders, like the old heads like Uncle Rupchan. We had Uncle Akalu from down the road, I think Uncle Ram Sume, his name was. Uncle Philo, everybody know Uncle Philo. There were lots of the older head, Uncle Palin, and most of important Uncle Nanku.
Oh, okay.
They were now the members of the Sisters of the Hindu Temple, and it was spearheaded then by Mr. Jagdev.
Okay.
He had then owned this plot of land, and it is called the Kutia.
Oh, the Kutia?
Yeah, the Kutia. And, obviously, they were from the very, very old school. And the Ramayana, when we, as a child, going to satsang in Ramayana, they would start Ramayana around 7 o'clock and finish 4 o'clock in the morning.
I can't imagine doing that.
And they had coffee break and they had food break around midnight. And, and as young people growing up, that did not appeal to me.
Okay.
It did not appeal to me. And we, I always tell Bhai Rampa, this is not what is about Ramayana, because most time people sleeping away. I mean, they tried, but their method was the wrong method. So much that after a while, some of the older heads passed away. And then we had the privilege of obtaining this property here. So it became bona fide to the villagers.
Okay.
Before we could not make a decision. We made the decision then to change this Mandir into the name Triveni Mandir.
Oh, to represent the three villages.
The three villages, that had Bargain, Dyer's Village and St. Julian.
Okay.
And we were like the cornerstone for all the surrounding mandirs and the temple in this mandir here. We started off in a very humble temple and then moved to another big temple and then now a mansion temple. And during this period, we had great experiences because then it was more like a gathering of the villagers. It was Tanti and Nani and everybody coming together. And I'll give you one example. When I remember, we formed the Ramayana group. We'll go out to sing the Ramayana. Nobody knew Hindi. Nobody knew how to pronounce it properly. People will sing when one start a tune. Some start too high, the harmonium too low. They didn't know how to play a drum. I mean, my brother, who spoke sometime earlier, but he was a drummer. And then there was a very good drummer called Vernon. That is Mr. Sunil's brother. And we started, but we started somewhere. So much that people started to invite us to come out to read Ramayana because it was a novelty for the people in Handbagen and in surroundings because it had no Ramayana group in those days. We are talking here roughly about maybe 50, 60 years ago.
Okay.
And I would say 50 years for me, 50, 55 years. And in those days, we went to the Ramayana. Sometimes Masana Bahar was a very popular show. So we reach by people's home and we are about to start satsang for 7 and they're not ready because they're looking at Mastana Bahar. and they would be moving the couch and they're now cleaning the place and they're now getting ready for Ramayan. And those things, we had a little, it jar us, I could say, because you invite us for satsang but you're not ready, you're not prepared.
Yeah.
One day I'll give an experience, we reached by this man's home and he's up in his house and there's 2 gates and the place dark, there's no street lights. And he said, yes, come in by the next gate. Just open the gate and come in. We had all with white clothes and the Ramayana book and the harmonium and the dholak and the dantal. All be busy walking and by the enter and we walk about 10 feet in a duck pen. So that was an experience we have had, but we never give up. Another experience we had, we went to read Ramayana and rain fell bucket a drop coming from Tortuga, the whole river flooded.
Well, yes.
And my Bhai Rampa was always adventurous and he decided to drive through this flood. There were a few cars parked up not going through the flood, but he decided he going to drive the flood because we had to go home. When needless to say, the water reached the door level. So I thought that was it for me. I said my last prayers to God and said, Lord, well, you know best, we just did our prayers. If I have to go, please guide me in the next realm, that is, I will worship you. I said that. Lo and behold, we got through the flood, the whole car, everybody got soaked from our chest go right down. And the next thing you know, we were in our dry place, all of us stripped with our dhoti and kurta drying and wringing it out. So that was another experience. The Ramayan group posed, I would say, a very, very valuable community togetherness. It brought the people together. It brought people who were never interested in Hinduism, who were never interested in the Ramayana, the Phagwat, nothing. Not only did we have Hindi classes, we had dance classes, we had music classes, we were a vibrant community. And so much that strength that we built over the years, that we going out and developing the arts and the culture and learning Hindi and reading the Ramayana and spreading the messages far and wide. We have today produced numerous people worldwide who have could given accredited foundation from the Triveni Mandir. I used one example recently. One of my students who's a dancer, but now she's a lecturer. Your aunt Tara G. Abroad in Texas. I'm so proud of her. You have people in America, right? Her sister Indira. All these people have graduated from this mandir, and this is why the foundation of this mandir is so important. The Ramayana group is so important. The singing the Chaupai and reading the Chaupai and the Dohan, and it's fine. That keeps you active, chanting God's name. But you see the foundation you get between the years of between say 5 and 16. Even if you leave the mandir because you have to progress secularly, it remains with you, and you will come back to the fold, whether here or abroad or somewhere else. And I've seen this happen with numerous people. The teenage phase is a little difficult because you're a little confused whether you want to be every day participating or you want to do secular knowledge. That is fine. But I would say to everybody, having secular knowledge as well as spiritual knowledge gives you the backbone to take whatever troubles come to you in life and give you the strength to go forward. The mandir is the foundation for all of us. And look now, you, Vivek, I've seen you as a child, and look, you bigger than me now, in all ways. So I want to say, Vivek, you all are doing a great job.
Thank you very much.
And this Ramayana Yajna that you all are having, the past, the present, and the future, it shows that the foresight of our forefathers, of our leaders gone and the leaders now, and the leaders to be in future will be strong if continued, knowing this foundation that was laid for them. And I want to thank you for this. I would like to invite everyone, let's come and celebrate 80 years of Ramayana Satsang, Triveni style, Triveni Mandir. From Friday the 31st
7 o'clock.
at 7 o'clock, be seated promptly. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. It's not the days that they're having, right? And I like to invite everyone. I think it's nostalgic, it's momentous, and I look forward to it.
Thank you so much for your time, Uncle. You see how good he is. So he asked him the first question. He retroactively answered the second and the third question and give out my invite. So thank you again, Uncle. Sit down, everybody.